Good morning, everyone. Welcome to video number 2. We're heading out to saltwater today. Told you we get there. We're heading down to Mission Bay. Hopefully we'll catch a couple sharks or something, honestly. We'll be spot hopping. We're going to be doing breakfast down there at Fiesta Island. Got a breakfast right here. Some nice burgers. Nice and easy. We got the bait. We got cooler. Finishing up stuff real quick. Got the 30-pound backpack inside my garage right now. Alright, car's all packed. We got the firewood, we got rods, stove, chairs, rod holders, bait, my heavy backpack up front. Alright, let's go get some gas, go pick up Ethan. See you then. Alright, we have acquired Ethan. Would you like to say good morning to the camera?
Hello people, my hair is wet.
What is planned for today?
I don't know. Attempt to catch fish.
Attempt to catfish. Make fire at beach. Ooga booga. Yeah. My goodness, we have arrived at Fiesta Island. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is an amazing sunrise. Oh my goodness. All right, first things first, let's get set up. We're gonna do a fire, probably make some breakfast. See you then.
All right, we're out here at Fiesta Island. I'm throw this on the chest mount in a little bit. We're just getting everything set up. Nice, beautiful sunrise out here. It is Thursday, December 4th, 2025. Time is 6:35. We're fishing there's a motorcycle flying on the freeway. But we're fishing the rest of the incoming tide. High tide is, I want to say, around 8 o'clock. Super high tide, peaking at around 7 feet. It's cold out here. It's probably, 55, 60 degrees, which isn't really cold, but when you're down by the water, it's cold. The water is pretty churned up. It was really windy last night. Winds picked up to about 30 miles an hour throughout the entire county. But I'm going to throw this on the chest mount, and I'm going to go get rigged up, and we're going to start fishing. Anyways, my drop shot rod is actually the same rod I use for power bait for trout. Shimano 1000 Nexif, 6-pound braid. I tied up a 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I've got probably about 2 feet between my hook and the weight. I think this is a 1 ounce, or not a 1 ounce, a ½ ounce, something like that. Drop shot weight, a little heavier, salt water. But yeah, I'm gonna come in here. Hook is, I want to say this is a I don't even know what it is. Should I put it in front of the bait? My hook. Not even really right on the camera, but I think this is like a size. This is a 2-aught octopus hook, something like that. Some cars driving up, Yeah, you're just gonna take one of these sandworms. So, just one. they they smell strong, that is for sure. I'm just gonna take that, set those down in there like that. You didn't even see, but I set them down in the trunk right there. And then it's gonna take it, and you can hook them through like this, but I'm gonna feed it onto my hook, the red side down, just like this, very carefully.
I sharpened the axe last night.
Feed it on.
That's great.
And then just like that, like to have the hook point exposed. And I just do it like this because it's harder for the fish to pretty good cast. Let's sit, let it sink. But yeah, we're on the northeast side of the island. So RJ will probably put a map somewhere in the video when he's editing. But yeah, just gonna fish this out a little bit. Hopefully it's sinking. I might throw on a heavier sinker. Sunrise is amazing. We already got some good photos when we first got here. We didn't get any clips, but as we were driving down the freeway, the moon was setting into the ocean, and it was super cool. But yeah, the tide's pretty slack right now. High tide is in. High tide is in about an hour. And then it's going to be slacked out for about 30 minutes. So we might start cooking then. But yeah. It's a nice day. Pretty cold. I'm cold. I don't know how cold RJ is, but I'm pretty cold. I have on this big nice jacket though, insulated. My Big Bear jacket, but I don't have anything to keep my hands warm. That's probably what I could use the most right now. I think part of the issues we're going to experience is because this tide. The tide's really like excessively high right now, and it's hard to like pick up on camera, especially if like you're not from around here. You've never fished Mission Bay, Fiesta Island, to like capture how high the tide is right now. Little grass on my. Oh, that's awesome. My drop shot weight fell off. I'll have to tie on a new one. But yeah, I'm just gonna say fish a drop shot. The sun's coming up fully now. It's rising up over the trees. Lot of grass. Let's have a fish on. Not fighting. I think I'm just hung up in grass or something. Yeah, there's a lot of grass out here. Yeah, this is just grass. It's not fighting. Well, this will at least help get my line. Yeah, look at all that. Well, it's a sign. feed that back on better. And then we're also we might go to like a few different spots. We might go try hit up under one of the bridges or something like that. Because, you know, we're not going to stay at Fiesta all day because the tide gets dropping out around, I think I want to say noon.
The setup I'm using is just a simple bottom rig dropper loop. So it's just line or leader to your main line. Oh, hello. Tie a dropper loop on your leader like this. Get a good size hook, and then leave some slack for your weight. For us, we're using 3-ounce pyramid sinkers because of how kind of choppy it is right now. Ethan apparently is very snagged in grass at the moment. Yeah. All right. And then for bait, we're just using squid that's been in our freezer for 6 months. A lot of bait will work. We prefer squid because it stays on the hook better. All right, I'm gonna get this casted out. Okay, it is finally time. It took me a minute, but let's get this thing out. Try not to. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, money. Got it right out past the grass patch. Oh, that was beautiful. Sunk. It's all sunk. All right. Let me get this nice and tight. Get your line nice and tight. There no slack. Set the drag that way you don't take your chair with you, or fish don't take your chair. So right now what we're working with is just a ton of grass from here, maybe like 50 feet out. So you just gotta kind of bomb it out as best you can. That was the squid rig. Right now I'm just gonna probably be jigging around for a little while with the little swim bait I bought. So we'll see how that goes. Of a teepee pattern. And we're gonna do things the easy way. Big blowtorch. We're gonna do things the easy way here. Or with Ethan, what he's doing right now, lit a small piece of wood with his lighter, put it in the middle for it to catch. We didn't have any cardboard, but he's got it. Or here, move out the way.
I mean, you could also use it. I got it going a little bit better.
And that's how you light a campfire the easy way. All right, now once you get things going, the fire will kind of collapse in on itself, stated by Ethan, and then you can gradually just start putting more wood on. So right now it's at a good state where you can just start piling it on. And that's how to make a fire the easy way. But obviously it's not that hard. Just grab something flammable like cardboard, tissue paper, whatever else you got, or the little cardboard packaging from the wood piles. Those can also be used once you take them out of the plastic, and then you can start it with just smaller pieces. Start small, build big.
I don't think our goal with this channel is to go, you know, huge mainstream, making a bunch of money. I mean, I think in the end goal we would like to make some profit off of it, you know, just because this is an expensive hobby, and we live in a very expensive part of the world, Southern California, San Diego. But we do this mostly just for fun. I don't even think, like, if our channel gets big enough, you know, we might do some small merchandise, something like that, but nothing crazy. Really, we just want to help educate people and then have some fun along the way. Because I know when I was younger, I didn't have anyone to teach me how to do all this stuff. I had to learn on my own. My dad doesn't really like fishing again. My grandpa passed away when I was in like second grade, third grade. So he didn't really have a whole lot of time to teach me. So I've just kind of been self-educated. Self-educated myself. You know, going out, you know, whatever. When I was about 12, 13, my parents would let me fish on the piers by myself. They would come out here and drop me off. And, you know, that was it. I would just chill, hang out by myself, and come get picked up after, you know, 5 or 6 hours of fishing. And that's when I really learned, you know, talking to the older people out there fishing, like, hey, you know, what works, what doesn't work, you know, what should I do? And then just talking to people, you know, going to tackle shops, talking to people, meeting people. Like, I met RJ fishing at Santee Lakes. That was like almost 5 years ago at this point. And, you know, we've both helped each other learn. He's really good at like the technical, like technology and stuff, which helps with the channel. And then I'm really good with like just the knowledge of, you know, like fishing knowledge, you know, rods, line, knots, you know, what to fish when, you know, how to read the water and what's going on. So like right now, sun's coming up. It's 7:36, and that tells me that the tide is almost peaked, which means it's slacked out, which tells me the bite's going to be slow to dead for a little bit, but that's fine. But what it also tells me is that it's December. You know, it's been cooling down. San Diego doesn't really mean much. I mean, we left El Cajon this morning. It was probably like 45, 46 degrees outside. But down here, closer to the ocean, it doesn't get that cold. You know, it'll drop down to, you know, 55, 56, but it doesn't really get that cold. But the water does get colder, especially in these bays. The Pacific Ocean is already very cold as it is. But these bays, especially Mission Bay, the water temperature fluctuates a lot because it's such a shallow body of water. You know, and it's a big body of water. Mission Bay, I think, is like a 140-acre park. You know, this is a big body of water. And so during the winter, the bite slows down. You know, the fish aren't as active as compared to the summer, you know, when they're spawning and all this stuff. But, you know, during the winter, they're really starting to hunker down. They're not taking much, which is why I'm fishing this drop shot. You know, drop shot works in the summer, but the key to fishing a drop shot in the winter like this, small lures. This 2-inch sandworm is the biggest I'll probably throw. You know, I wouldn't drop shot anything over 3 inches in the winter. And you want to go light, finesse. This is 6-pound braid and 8-pound fluorocarbon. This is pretty finessey as far as saltwater fishing goes. That swim bait will work, bouncing off the bottom really slow. It's a pretty small swim bait. But yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, if we were out like in San Diego Bay, bigger, deeper body of water, way more tidal movement. In the morning, you know, you want to be throwing a moving lure, even in the winter, because you can get boils of fish. I think I'm going to finish it off here with this drop shot. End this clip. And then go throw on some squid and just sit and wait. Maybe make some food. Alright, I'm going to cut this clip here.
Making some breakfast right now, some nice burgers, a little camp stove. We were gonna just try to cook it over the fire, but the problem with it was, well, we don't have a grate that's large enough or a grate that can sit on top of the fire without burning our food to a crisp. So we've gotten 2 bites on this rod so far, so I'm 0 for 2 right now. 2 bites, 0 fish. So we'll check back in a bit and see how things go. Hopefully I don't miss another bite. Ethan's on. It is pulling drag. His whole thing just started buzzing. That's got to be a bat ray, right?
I know. I'm on though. My camera's falling out. But yeah, I pulled some drag. It's still on. It's still on. Don't worry. My fucking wheel was coming up. Oh yeah.
You want to put the camera down so I can help you? Oh, we don't have a net. That thing was pulling. I couldn't get the camera fast enough.
Dude, this is good. This is heavy, whatever it is.
Bat ray? That was 100% a bat ray.
Oh yeah.
100%.
She wants to go. She wants to go.
Let him go. I'm gonna mic you up.
Come on. Come on.
Lights on. It's not. Where's the microphone's on? Oh, it is on. Okay, we're good.
I'm dogging this thing. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, that surface. What is it?
I'm telling you, bat ray.
Right here. Leopard shark. Leopard shark. Leopard shark.
Let's go. We got sharks, man.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, love it. You love to see it. That was a good time. That's probably what we got me earlier.
Leopard shark, boys. Yes, sir. Woo. Nice little juvenile leopard.
Oh, well, I'm caught. Okay, we're good.
Just trying to go back into the water. Oh god, don't bite me, don't bite me, don't bite me.
Cool part about Fiesta Island here in San Diego. This is the breeding ground for leopard sharks.
There we go, right there.
Actually, La Jolla Shores is the breeding ground of leopard sharks in San Diego, but also Fiesta Island is their nursery. Misinput right there. Grab the pliers.
In my back pocket right here.
Back pocket?
Yeah, back right pocket.
This one or
Yeah, pant pocket. Look at that, dude.
Woo. Not happy about that. Might have to untangle them afterwards. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna deal with this.
Don't worry, I'm still recording. Hooked right there in quarter mouth. Demon circle hook did its job.
Dude, that thing took off.
Beautiful juvenile leopard shark. Right here.
Alright, let's get him back.
Probably about just under 2 feet long. What did I got it?
Quick one.
Grab him so he won't bite me. Can you get a picture just for me?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I'm gonna use it regardless. So, just like that.
Yep.
Oh, that's cinematic. Oops.
Alright guys, and we're gonna get a nice little release on this beautiful creature. Oh yeah. Feisty gun. Look there. Off it goes.
I knew today was looking sharky.
There it goes. Back off to the depths. That was a good fight right there.
Yeah, that was good. Your line is running messed up.
I'll fix it later. But yeah guys, so first fish of the day, nice little juvenile leopard. It's the first leopard shark I've probably caught in 5 or 6 years.
My turn. Get the food. Oh my goodness. You just missed it. Okay, so Ethan thought he was on, but it turns out he was over my line, and then my line had something on, and my freaking rod is, yeah, he's still on. Thank God.
I thought I was on a fish.
No, you're caught on me. No, he's stuck in the grass. Let me let him go. There we go, there we go, there we go. I think he came off again because of the grass. No. All right, update. We just finished our food. Well, yeah, we just finished our food. Put rods back out. During the time I was cooking, I got hit 3 times, and each time, fish was gone. I felt it tug, I felt it fight, and then all of a sudden, once I get to the grass line, it drags me in, it's just gone. I think the problem was my squid piece was just a little too big, so I wasn't getting a proper hook set on him, or I just wasn't setting the hook hard enough. So hopefully, now that we got a bigger tidal swing, we'll, hopefully I'll get something. I want a leopard shark, I want one. Or a bat ray, whichever. Oh, see you in a bit.
It is currently, dear God, 3:28 in the afternoon. We have circled all around the bay with no such luck. A lot of bites, but nothing crazy. We're back at Fiesta. The wind is really picked up, and hopefully we'll probably find a better spot, maybe.